You have my heart, and we'll never be a world apart. Maybe in magazines, but you'll still be my star. But baby, 'cause in the dark, you will see shiny cars, and that's when you need me there. With you I'll always share.
Hi everyone, thank you for watching. So today's look is inspired by the one and only Miranda Kerr. She is absolutely beautiful, and I saw a couple pictures of her that I wanted to recreate. She is a Victoria's Secret model, so a lot of her pictures are on the beach and in bikinis and just glowing from head to toe. So the look that I went with today was a more natural face with a glowy, dewy finish and some beachy waves that are super easy to get, and they take about half the time as normal beachy waves. And I love this look because it is nice and full, it's textured looking, and again, it just gives you that nice natural look. It's not anything too dramatic. For this look, I did use 3 different Beachy products, and I wanted to just show you really quick. I used the Sheer Hold Hairspray, the Full Blown Mousse, and the Glossing Cream. And I also wanted to announce that there is a giveaway, that if anyone is interested in winning a supply of these amazing products, you can check out my description box below, and I have all the information on how you can enter. So if you guys want to learn how to get this Miranda Kerr hair and makeup look, please keep watching and I'll show you how. For this beachy look, I'm going to be mixing my foundation with this MAC Illuminator, and it's just going to give it a nice glowy look to it. So I'm going to just pour a little bit of the foundation on my hand and then put a couple drops as well. And to apply it, I'm just going to be using this MAC brush. So I'm going to be applying this foundation all over the outer part of my face, and to highlight, I'm going to be using my MAC Light Boost that I usually use in most of my videos. You want to make sure you blend the foundation down into your neck, because the one thing you definitely do not want, especially if you're trying to look like the beautiful Miranda Kerr, is a dark line with discoloring from your neck to your face. So you can just drag it down. Next, I'm going to be taking my Light Boost, and I'm going to be putting this all under my eyes, and this is going to give me a nice highlight. And one thing about Miranda that people always know is her skin always looks flawless, but it's always very natural. It's never cakey, so by using this, it's going to give it a nice highlight without having to cake on concealer later on. So again, the Miranda look that I'm going for is very natural. It's so funny because there's been so many times where I've loved a celebrity's makeup, and just, it's really easy to get inspiration from celebrities. You look at a picture and yeah, maybe you don't know exactly what they were using, but it's not too hard to kind of match up certain colors just to get the similar look. So as an eyeshadow base, I'm just going to be using my concealer. You can use an actual eyeshadow base. I always just use concealer because it works just as good and just always worked the best for me. So right over that, I'm going to be taking Day Gleam by MAC. It's this pretty brown shimmery color. To highlight, I'm going to be using the Color Tattoo by Maybelline, and this one is called Barely Bronzin'. This I'm just going to be putting right in my tear duct. If you get your brush a little bit wet, I recommend using either Fix Plus. You can even use eye drops. If you just get a little bit on your brush and then dip it in the pigment, it's going to come out a lot brighter. This part is optional. I noticed Miranda Kerr doesn't usually wear eyeliner in a lot of the pictures that I have found of her, but since she does have smaller eyes, I want to make mine appear a little bit smaller. So I'm going to be applying a brown eyeliner, and it is a gel eyeliner. It's called Bronze by L'Oreal, and it's not too dark, but it's just going to give me a little bit of a shadow, which is going to make my eyes maybe appear a little bit smaller like Miranda's. So next I'm going to be taking this brown bronze color, and we're just going to be adding a little bit of the brown right into the crease, and we're going to be dragging a little bit out towards the brow. I always like to use my smaller blending brush first to get the color in the right spot, and then I always go to my bigger one to just blend it out nicely. That way there's no sharp lines, and it does lighten it a bit. It doesn't keep it very harsh. And the final step for eyes is going to be mascara. I have a in-depth mascara routine, so if you want to see how I get crazy long lashes, I'm going to link that video right above so you can go check that out. For bronzer, I'm going to be using True Match, and we're just going to be applying this on my cheekbones and around my face. One thing I've also noticed about Miranda is she never wears too much bronzer. It's usually more blush. Super pink, but the reason I'm going to leave it like this for now is because I'm going to add a little bit of concealer, and once I do that I'm going to blend it in with the blush so it looks really smoothly blended. For concealer I'm using by Laura Mercier, the SC3, and I'm just going to be applying a little bit right underneath my eyes and a little bit on my nose and on my chin just to again highlight. I'm going back to my original brush, and I'm just going to be blending it in nicely. Again, very light on the brush. The final step for this makeup look is going to be lips. I'm just using a nude colored lip liner, and I'm going to be using a light pink gloss and lipstick. To get the correct lipstick, I'm going to be mixing CoverGirl Enchantress with NYX Orange Soda. So this is the final makeup look. Now let's move on to hair. So before creating this look, I did blow dry my hair straight. If you guys want to learn how I fully blow dry my hair straight, I did recently just post a video, so I will link that right here so you can go check that out. The only difference from my previous video is for this look, since I do want a more textured look, I used a mousse before I blow dried. I used the one by Fakai, and it's Full Blown Volume is what it's called, and I applied this right in the roots of my hair, and I just kind of massaged it. And by doing this before you blow dry, especially on the upper part, it's going to give you a lot more body. So I'm sure you can already tell like my hair looks a lot bigger than it did when I just blew dry it straight. And for this look I also did apply my 22-inch extension. So what we're going to do is part our hair how we normally would. I'm just going to drag my finger all the way down to the back and pull all my hair to the front. We're not going to do this hair in sections because the goal for this is a nice, messy, beachy look. So what we're going to do is we're going to be taking a 1-inch straightener, and we're going to be taking small pieces at a time and forming waves. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a small piece of hair. I'm going to start at the front of my hair, and if you have curly hair and it's getting curly by the roots like me, you can just kind of straighten it out just so it's nice and silky straight. And we're going to start about 1 inch down from our hair, and we're going to take the iron and spin it around once. Like this. And once you get with about 1 inch left of your hair, you're just going to let go. And it's going to give you this like weird-ish looking wave like that. Another piece. So again, start about 1 inch down, spin the iron, go slow, and when there's about, I'm going to say a ½ inch left, you're going to let go. And you're going to repeat all throughout your hair. Depending on how well your hair holds a curl, you can stop in between. I usually do about a couple pieces and then I will use the Beachy Sheer Hold Hairspray. I love this one because it gives it that sticky-ish look, but it's not sticky. It's very flexible and you can brush through it, so it's not going to be like gross, but it gives you a more textured-y look. So as I do a couple pieces, since my hair pretty much holds a curl, I'm only going to spray a little bit on the pieces that I just done. And again, every like 5-6 pieces you can just respray it. So this is what it's going to look like after. It's going to give it a nice messy but like wavy, beachy look, and I absolutely love this because not only does it take half the amount of time, it gives it a very natural look. So I mean, some people are lucky and have kind of messy, wavy hair like this that dries like this, but unfortunately for me, I don't. So now let's do the other side. And one thing to remember while doing this look is you don't need to take even sections. You can do little pieces, you can take them from wherever and do the same technique, and it's going to give you that nice beachy look. I'm going to take a little bit more of my Beachy glossing cream, and I'm just going to apply about this much through the ends just to smoothen it a little bit. So now we have some nice messy beachy waves. I hope you guys learned something new. If you have not tried this technique yet with the straightener, I definitely recommend it. To get this look, there are 3 main ingredients that I use, and that would be the Beachy Sheer Hold Hairspray, the glossing cream, and I use the mousse, which is full blown volume, which I used before I blow dried. Remember, if you guys are interested in entering the giveaway, I have all information below in the description box. I hope you guys enjoyed this Miranda Kerr inspired beachy, glamorous look. Of course, I don't recommend it if you are going to the beach. It is just to get that nice summer glow and the nice beachy hair if you want to go out or anything like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.
Sticking out